Hello, my name is Crystal Contreras, and this is Sprint 5 for SE456. In this week's sprint, we focused on the visitor pattern, state pattern, and observer pattern. The first one I'm going to discuss is the state pattern. We have a ship implemented down here at the bottom, which holds different states such as move right, move left, and shooting the missile. And so the ship object points to a ship state, and that's how it knows what its state is. So when I try to shoot a missile, it's going to take us here into updated state and swap it. So we're going to go into the ship ready state where it'll update based on our shoot missile. We set the position and then now we handle the state. And so we swap it out for missile flying and our ship manager takes care of all of that. So the next pattern that I will be discussing is our collision pair, which is the visitor pattern. So right here we have the missile visiting the alien grid and the alien routes and the alien column and the aliens in general. So it's going to stop at the very top between alien group versus alien route versus missile group. And then before it heads all the way down to the bottom. So all of the game objects contain a visitor, collision visitor methods of accept and then visit and update. So that way all of these objects can visit each other and they'll all have be able to perform, get down to the very root and then perform an action based on that. So here, right now we're at the very top with missile group and alien group, and we're going to head down all the way to the alien itself. So next is missile and alien route, missile and alien grid, missile and alien column, and then missile and octopus. So once it reaches the very bottom, here it's going to trigger an observer. Let's see. So we have our missile accepting an octopus, and now we're going to visit the missile in the octopus object. And finally, we have reached the very bottom where the missile collides with the octopus, and we're going to activate a collision pair between these two in our collision pair manager, set the collision between these two objects, and then we're going to notify the listeners. And here we are just making sure that the listeners, which are the observers, get triggered. Okay. So once we have notified our objects, then we mark it for death. Our observer will mark those for death, and then it'll attach the observer, reattach the observer to a delayed object manager, which gets run after the collision pair manager. And so the delayed object manager is the one that's actually going to remove it at the end. So here we are, and now our missile will be executed and removed. And it's going to do this one by one for all the aliens, the columns, the grid. And that's it.